What up, what up, what up? What's righteous world? It's your boy, it's only right. And this is Right Your Own History TV. Before I go any further, I want to first thank the Most High for giving us this moment in time to showcase our greatness. With that being said, happy Monday. Hope everybody had a blessed, productive day up to this point. Hope you was able to chase your goals, accomplish something, be productive, not just active. Hope you was able to make somebody smile, help somebody else, inspire somebody, and motivate somebody to be the better person. First, let me share the video. I want to share share the live. I want to share the live. Share the live. Share with a few people. But tonight's gonna be a great show. It's an open discussion. I want to open the floor up. I have an open dialogue about the roles and positions of the man and the woman in their relationship, in a marriage, in the home. Because it's a lot of chaos out here and confusion. Men don't want to be men. Women don't want to be women. No one wants to be held accountable. Everyone is going against the true order of life and how it's supposed to be lived as far as men and women. So I'm going to open the floor. I want to have an open conversation, no judgment. This is not here. This platform is not for negative comments, for you to pick on somebody or judge someone on how they live or how the decisions they make. It's about having a conversation and seeing another person's point of view. Just because they don't agree with what you agree with or live how you think life should be lived doesn't mean they're wrong. Doesn't mean they're the devil. Doesn't mean they hate you or how you live. This is about getting an understanding and seeing other people's point of view and why they feel the way they feel, why they choose to make the decision they make and follow what they follow. So besides that, I also want to touch on the emasculation of the man, of the black man. I'm bringing in entertainment, in sports, in commercials, in schools, in the community. I want to get an understanding of how you people feel, how the men feel. But I really want to talk to the women, because a lot of times the women, a lot of women aren't really helping that situation as far as the emasculation of the man, of the black man. A lot of us men, we in a daily battle every day. We battling other men that want our spot, hating men that want to get rid of us, women that hate us, the world that hates us, police trying to harass and abuse us, and sometimes we dealing with all that, and then we go home to a woman that's badgering us, belittling us because we don't meet financial standards or we don't meet her expectations in some capacity or in some level. And we come home after fighting the war outside, mental war, spiritual war, physical war, and going through all that. Home should be peaceful. It should be like a woosah moment, a sigh of relief. And a lot of women, and I don't want to only say women, I'm just saying women because I'm talking about the man right now, but a lot of women are adding on to that fight, adding on to that battle, where the man is out there doing whatever he can, doing all he can do in his power to provide and to lead and create a good example, and he's coming home to a woman that's not happy with herself, so she takes that unhappiness and on her man, her husband, her boyfriend, whoever it may be, baby daddy, whatever it is, not understanding he just fought a war outside on all different levels, spiritual, physical, mental, and vice versa. The men we have to how do I put this? We have to be able to voice these feelings without being angry, without being aggressive. we have to find a mature way to have these conversations, a mature way to get our point across, to express how we feel, to express our emotion. It doesn't mean that we have to be emotional. You don't have to be weak. You don't have to, feel like you're less than a man because you're explaining your emotions to your partner, to someone that you should be able to be comfortable with expressing how you feel, your emotions, or your weak moments to your partner, whether it be male or female. So I just want to, please pull up. Let's have a conversation. I want to see what you feel. I want to see your opinions, what you think about it. Let's have a mature conversation, and let's get this. I want this show to end with people just having a little bit of more understanding, a little less hate, a little less anger, a little less judgment about others and how others decide to live their life. That's why I want to start this, to do a show like this. I want to know, what roles, in your opinion, the husband plays in the marriage or the wife plays in the marriage. What are his duties? And what is the result if those duties aren't carried out? If those duties aren't displayed in the home to the other partner? And I'm not gonna get too biblical or too pastor-like or preachery. I just want to have the conversation, and I want to understand it, because we all were raised a certain way, and we were taught a certain things, and sometimes those things aren't true. They don't tend to be true. They tend to hinder us, because the person that taught us, they didn't fully understand. They only knew what they knew. So it's really not their fault. It's our duty. Once we get to a certain point in life or age in life, it's our responsibility to understand and to learn and to educate ourselves. Don't just believe what your mother taught you, your father taught you, because it was a different time and they only knew what their elders taught them. But things change, things evolve. So it may not be your fault that you were taught to hate or taught to dislike or taught to judge because people are different, or taught to look the other way. Whatever you were taught is not your fault. You were taught that, or you were brought up the way you were brought up. But as you get older, when you get to a certain point in life, it's your responsibility to educate yourself and dig deeper and probe, do a little more probing and peeling back and understanding why your parents taught you that and brought you up that way. Because just because they are parents doesn't mean we were brought up the right way. We were brought up in a productive way where we can give back to society, to our community, to our family, to our loved ones, to our wives, to our husbands. So just make sure you educate yourself. Make sure you educate yourself. Don't just believe what you're told. Don't just, question everything. Question everything. Question religion. Question everything. Because why not? Why not? Also, I just saw something before I went live. I saw something. My wife showed me something, and it had to deal with transgender, women and men and things like that. Well, it was transgender men. A man was asked a question. A woman asked a man a question: can men have babies? And his response was, it depends. I don't know what it depends on, but his response was, it depends. And the woman that asked the question said, depends on what? Only women can have babies. And the man responded, it depends if they're transgender. He's seen or he's experienced or been around transgender men that have had babies. Men can't have babies. If you're a man transformed into a woman and you have a baby, that's because you got artificial parts put on you in surgery to have this baby, but you didn't change those chromosomes. We all born with the X, woman 2 X, men X and Y. Those chromosomes are genetic. Those cannot be changed through surgery or anything. So the fact that we're living in a time where we're questioning the natural way of life, the natural way of reproduction, the natural way of how the Most High intended us to live. We are, as human beings, as mortals, we are trying to correct or not correct. We are trying to change the natural way we're supposed to live. Men and men can't reproduce. Men and women are here to procreate, grow together, companionship, procreation. And now you have so much confusion and chaos with the alphabet gang that you don't even know what a real woman looks like. You know why you don't know what a real woman looks like? Because now the transgender man that's transformed into a woman is dressing and looking like the authentic woman. Makeup, hair, eyelashes, everything. So, and we're promoting it to the youth, because they're not fully developed yet mentally, and they're willing to accept almost anything that's put out there in the masses, and it's put out there by people they look up to, entertainers, actors, rappers, singers, politicians. But these are people that these young kids are calling their heroes. They look up to, they follow, they imitate, they want to be like. So when you have these same people, and let me clarify who these people are. These are entertainers. These are singers, rappers. These are not activists. These are not people that's in the trenches out there. Really not just speaking it, but actually sacrificing whatever it is to actually take action to what they're talking about. These are people that are on TV and they're promoting the agenda. They're promoting the agenda because it works out financially for them. So with again, how do we protect the youth? How do we protect the youth? How do we protect the youth? I don't have nothing against whatever you wanna be. What up, Kim? What up, City? You wanna be whatever it is you wanna be. You wanna be transgender, you wanna be this, you wanna be that. Why is that? Why is your private life now a public thing? Your sexual preference is your personal private issue, your private life. It shouldn't be a public thing. We shouldn't be confusing the youth, the children, with men that look like women, women that look like men, or men that dress like women, want to be a woman, but they're not women. A lot of transgender men that are a woman are trying to be more feminine than the woman that was born a woman. So I'm again, I don't want to go off the deep end with that, the whole alphabet game, because that's not what this is about. I'm not judging. I'm just trying to get back to the natural way of how life's supposed to be lived. We're going against the higher power. We're going against God when we it's only two sexes, male, female. That's it. And which goes back to what is the role of the man and the woman? Because if the man is not being an authentic man as far as being the leader of the home, of his family, over his dominion, what is he? I mean, I learned to I learned. I mean, it's not, it's crazy. This is deeper love. She said she's learned to accept them, it, and everything. See, it's the crazy that we were forced to learn to accept that. And I have no problem with be free. But your private life, your sexual preference should be private. It shouldn't. And again, you can be what you want to be. You want to be whatever, be it. Be free. But you can't say, oh, we want to be free, and we want to be accepted, and at the same time, because someone doesn't agree with that lifestyle, he's homophobic, or he's this, or let's cancel him, and how dare him say that, how dare he, because he want to teach his kids that's not the lifestyle that's not the lifestyle that they want, that's not the lifestyle that God ordained them, or that they want to live. It doesn't mean you hate homosexuals. Doesn't mean you hate gay people. Look, think about this. I always use this as an example. We don't run around trying to cancel vegetarians because they don't eat meat. Does that mean they hate cows? As a person that doesn't eat pork, does that mean he hate pigs? Does that mean he won't never go to a farm and look at a pig, or he's trying to cancel pigs? No. I don't have to agree with that. I don't have to allow myself to be around a lifestyle that I choose not to approve. And I have the right to do that. Doesn't mean I hate it. Doesn't mean I don't dislike you. You're human. Be what you want to be. But don't judge me because I don't agree with the lifestyle you choose. That's just my opinion. That's where I'm at with it. Now, for the people that's in here, again, we're talking about the roles of the man and the woman in the home and the marriage and the relationship. Oh, I like deeper lovers. She locked in. Oh, I wish we was pro-intelligence, official growth people. Literally are living in their depth expression and finding themselves, identifying with their second, just the beginning to finding one. Now, those are fags. I hate those. Woo-wee. See, you know why I brought this topic up with the transgender and the roles of men? Because everyone's gonna have an opinion, and I like it. I want to see everyone's opinion, not to be judgmental, but I gotta understand why is it so accepted that your private life is public and going against the word of the Most High? It's confusing to me. That's why, and we wonder why it's so chaotic out here. Because first, the roles of man and woman are being reversed and switched around. The woman is the man, and the man is the woman. You got women out here teaching their kids. Women out here, single mothers out here, telling their young boys they don't need a man, and I'm the mother and the father. It's impossible. Just be the mother. You want to try to instill as much as much manly stuff in your son, and put him around examples of good men and great men. But you cannot teach him how to be a man because you are not one. My mother never said she was the mother and the father. No, because how? You don't even understand. You're not wired to teach a boy how to be a man. That's not your job. That's not your role as the mother or the woman of the home. If you're a single mother, I feel your role as a mother, show your kids good examples of great men. keep them around real authentic men that know how to lead and know how to think and know how to give back and how to treat people, women, men, how to treat people, how to be kind and respectful. You're not the man, but you can show him examples of a man and what a man should be. Talk to him, but don't portray the role of a father because it confuses him. It confuses this young boy. Then you got the mothers that's, nah, my son, you know, my boy can't cry. Crying is for girls and da. And showing emotions is feminine and showing. And you got some fathers too that do it. They don't want their kids to show emotion or to be who they really are because it may seem soft or it may seem it's a sign of weakness. But the real sign of strength and being a real man is showing your emotion. Being able to be weak doesn't mean you're weak. Being able to show your weakness doesn't mean you're weak. It actually means you're strong. You know how much it takes for you to actually have weak moments. Doesn't mean you're weak, but it's okay to have weak moments. We are human. We're not robots. We have emotions. We have feelings. And people forget that because listen, men and women, we go through a lot on a daily basis, but the black man, we walk out the house and we in the war. We in the war. Some of us wake up in the war in our own home. Wake up in the war in our own household. Because the roles aren't being played out the way they should be. Who are they hating on? Why are they hating? Cause you said that F word. That's why they don't. Look at that. It's so crazy. You can't even speak truth. But I got sidetracked. All right, because I seen that comment. But we gotta be better. We at war. And we need our black men and black women. We at war every day, and we need our partners to like my man said earlier. He said, not hold us down, but lift us up. I need my wife to lift me up at all times with words of affirmation, positivity. Because when I leave this house, I'm fighting. When I leave this house, I'm in a war. I'm in a mental war. I'm in a spiritual war. I got niggas hating me. I got police want to beat me. I got bitches trying to set me up and take my life and because they not happy want to ruin my happiness. I got all type of shit. We got all type of shit. Then you come home and you gonna fight that battle too? The roles of the man and the woman are being reversed. Men want to be women, women want to be men. That's why it's chaotic out here. That, especially in the black community, it's confusion. It's confusion. Independent woman doesn't mean you don't need a man. Independent woman does not mean you don't need a man. Yes, you do. I don't care what you think. You need a man. And men, we need women. If we didn't need them, there will be one sex out here. It'll be either all men or all females. We need each other. Why we need each other? Companionship, to grow with each other, to procreate, to leave this earth better than we came in it. I hate hearing, well, I don't need no man. Independent. That's cool. That's cool. But I'm pretty sure when you watched your mother go through that same shit, you was wondering where your father was. Women need men and men need women. That's it. We need each other. The issue is, we don't know how to submit to each other and when to submit to each other. See, men hear submission. Oh, I ain't being no sucker. They ain't gonna tell me what to do. Women hear submission. I ain't letting no man tell me how to do. Whatever. At the same time, that man and that woman I'm not submitting to my wife. I'm not submitting to my husband. Will go to work and submit to a stranger Their boss tell them everything. They submit. Oh, yes, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, boss, 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 boss. But come home and do everything against their partner, the one they committed to. Whether it was marriage, you were in a relationship, whatever it is. How does that make any sense? And you wonder why the home is in chaos. You wonder why the community is chaotic. We ain't got our home. We don't have our households in check. How we gonna lead a community or lead a revolution or whatever it is if we ain't got our homes in check? We don't know our roles. We don't know our roles. That's the problem. We don't know our roles anymore. We don't know our roles anymore. We too caught up in the world and what media, social media is telling us and how and who and this celebrity telling me how to live, and I want to have Jay-Z, Beyonce goals. I want to have this. Yeah. Can you take Jay-Z cheating on you with Becky with the good hair? Hell no, because you ain't built for that. No. Everybody always talking about, I want this type of relationship, I want this type of man, type of woman, but you're not even prepared for that type of person to come into your life. You're not even prepared mentally or spiritually, because you focused on what you can see, the material. We have to know our roles. We have to know our roles, man. Woman, we need women. That's not what they say in the Bible. The woman is the rib. You need women, man. We need one. Let me tell you why I need my wife. My wife keeps me grounded. Like I said, it's a war out there. We going to war. Every man, and we wake up. You know what it is to wake up in your own household and you at war on the wake up? And then maybe not even with your wife, but sometimes we at war with ourselves in our heads. Cause we worrying about providing. I gotta make sure this is good. I gotta make sure this. We in our heads so much. We wake up in the war. Oh shit! I gotta get to it. Sometimes our woman doesn't know we woke up out of a war. And I need my wife because sometimes she recognizes that. I may wake up a certain way. It's like, hold on, the energy is different. What? She's here to uplift me. Give me words of affirmation. You got this, babe. Do you know who you are? Look at that mirror. You know who you are? I didn't marry no sucker. I didn't marry no weak man. Again, just because you have low points of weakness don't mean you're weak. But my wife reminds me of that. Because yes, I'm only of flesh and blood. I'm human. I'm human. So my wife reassures me, oh, you know, you bigger than that. You better than that. Overcome that. She keeps me grounded. She keeps me not just. Sometimes as men we got this ego thing. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do it because I know. But then we talk to our woman. And it's like, hold on, that won't be smart. Do it this way, or take these steps. We need good, and behind every what's the saying? Behind every good man is a great woman. I think beside every good man is a great, because you can't do shit behind me. I don't need you behind me. I need you right here beside me. I don't need you behind me. I need you beside me, looking at everything. Or if the only way you behind me, if you looking behind me, but you beside me, but your eyes is behind me because you watching my back. We equal. And I need to be able to lean on you in times of when I'm feeling low, when I need that extra oomph. I need my wife. And we so caught up in so male egotistical that men are afraid to admit how much they love their woman, or how much they need their woman, how much they adore their woman. And to be honest, a lot of men, whether it's celebrities, famous or not, wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for that woman. That is the crazy thing. If it wasn't for that woman, a lot of men we look up to, people we look up to, would not have been in that position because of that woman. if they didn't have that woman in their life. A great woman will keep you out of jail, keep you out of trouble, uplift you, help you build a dynasty, a foundation, help you build a world, a global domination, or whatever. A great woman will help you, will instill the confidence in you that you didn't even know you had, because she sees it in you. Just like a great man will support his woman, support his, and he will the role of a great man, a husband in a relationship, is to lead his woman, not to make her do what he want to do, or sexually. No, it's to lead his woman, be a perfect example for his woman and for his kids, to sacrifice for his woman. That's the roles of a good husband, man, in a relationship. You have to be able to lead, and you can't always be in your feelings. Sometimes you have to suck it up and lead, provide, be truthful, but be gentle. Be stern, but kind of calm. You gotta show strength. You gotta be able to be secure with who you are. And again, that affects the roles of the man and the woman, because a lot of us aren't even secure with who we are. We're insecure men, insecure women, but we're so insecure with ourselves, some of us, some men and some women, that we will damage something good because we're not comfortable with who we are. Well, a lot of us talk a good talk. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, I'm that. But we all know when you go home by yourself and you look in that mirror and it's you and your thoughts, a lot of us can't live with our thoughts, because we not morally and right with ourselves as far as principles and how we live our life and the perception we put out there. We are not. A lot of us are not. A lot of us don't even like ourselves. In fact, a lot of us don't even know who we are. Not your name. Not who people think you are. Do you really know who you are? Can you sit? When's the last time you sat in the room for about 20 minutes with just you and your thoughts, and really got to figure out who you are as a person, as a man, as a woman, and what your duty is in this life? What your duty is as a husband, as a boyfriend, as a father. We all, none of us want titles in this. I don't want no titles. Unknowingly, we all have them. You're a daughter, you're a mother, you're a wife, you're a girlfriend. It's a title. The problem is not the title. The problem is we don't want to be held accountable when we can't fulfill or live up to that title of a wife or a husband. So it's not that, nowadays nobody wants to get, marriage is like, oh man, I ain't getting married. I ain't getting married. Marriage is for suckers, and I can't be with one woman. I can't be with one man, and That's not the issue. You are not secure with yourself. You don't know what you want. You don't know yourself. We can all sleep with a bunch of men and women. That's not hard. That is not hard. You know what's hard and what's work? Staying disciplined to one woman and keeping it fresh. That's work. But no one wants to work. Men, they don't want to work. Women don't want to work to make things better. Men don't want to work to make things better. Everybody just want to. So once it gets, what's crazy? Like I said earlier, everybody want these. I want the Jay-Z, Beyonce. I want the whoever you look up to. You want that. Not knowing that. Do you know where they went? Do you know what they went to get to these happy times? You think it's all fun and you think marriage and real authentic relationships is all fun and games? You think it's all hunky dory and happy hoo-ha? Hell no. Shit is work. Work. Years of work, sacrifice, understanding each other, growing with each other. Because every year, 3 to 5 years, you ain't the same person. So you gotta relearn that person, relove that person in a different way, in a better way, because she's not the same. he's not the same. And if they are the same, they just wasted time. We have to know our roles. In order to know our roles, we have to know who we are. We have to know who we are. Just because you have a penis and balls don't make you a man. You a male. You a male. Yeah, you a male. Don't make you a man, no. The same thing with women. You a female. All females got vaginas. Don't make you a woman, no. Because being a woman, that's work. It's responsibilities with that. Being a wife is responsibilities. Being a man and a husband, it's responsibilities. It's not just a title. It's not just something you do just cause. I'm just gonna be I'm just mad. No, you don't. Why? It takes real strength to be with someone 30, 40 years and still love them and keep it fresh like y'all just met yesterday. Like I said earlier, we can all have a bunch of different women and have sex over here and have sex over here. But does that make you a man? Does having mad bodies under your belt, does that really make you a man? For real? Like that's what got you like this? I got mad, I don't fuck mad, man. That's what makes you feel like a man? Or even as a female, I got mad, whatever. You feel like a woman because you got mad bodies, or you let certain people hit it, whatever the case may be? Is that your role as a woman? Is it? Again, these are just my thoughts. This is just my thoughts. This is just how I feel. I would love if anybody want to come live and come up and have an opinion. It's welcome. It's no judgment here. I just want to have a conversation. Right now we in a big room. We chilling. We just having a conversation. I'm just talking. Y'all listening. Y'all commenting. Shout out to Pretty Ricky, Miss Kim. Everybody tuned in. Share the video and comment as you please. You could ask questions, leave thoughts. I welcome it all because I'm me as a person. I'm not afraid to admit if I'm or to learn something. And again, that's another issue. Everybody knows everything. No one wants, young boys calling the older dude, oh hey, you don't know nothing, you don't know. Young females cursing out older women that they're trying to teach them and put them on a game on how a woman should move, how a lady should move, how men should move. Everyone, we all know everything, but we don't know shit. That's why it's chaos out here. Chaos out here. Kids is running around disrespecting their parents, their mother. It's chaos because no one knows their roles. Parents want to be out there partying with their kids. It's over. You had your time. You had your time to party. It's over. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. It's chaos out here because this white America, this Caucasian America, wants you to choose between God's way and America's way. Don't let that go over your head. You pay attention. We live in a time where it's God versus America. God versus America. God versus the world. Because everyone is going against the right, the ordained way to live, the godly way to live. Everyone's going against that. You don't gotta believe me. Just open your eyes and pay attention. Just pay attention. I'm just speaking on what I'm observing and the truth. This is fact of life. Everyone wants to. You know what's so crazy about it? They will preach everything against the word of God, everything against the Bible, and in that same sentence, in God we trust. Ain't this a butter? These are conniving motherfuckers. We gotta watch them. It's God versus America. You look at think about this. They don't want to teach about God in the school and the God in school, but they want to teach you how transgender and all this craziness. But they don't want to teach you about God. You gotta think about that for a second. Yo, Cool Roski, shout out to the legend in the building. What up, Cool? You gotta think about that for a second. Why are they promoting the alphabet gang to our kids? But you don't want. But and at the same time, you don't want to pump the truth to them. You gotta understand the agenda here. You gotta use this. You gotta use this. You gotta use it. Don't believe. I don't care. Question everything. Question. I don't care who said it. Question it. I don't care if it's your pastor, your mother, your wife. Question it. Why not? Don't just take it for face value. Question everything. Question everything. They want to tell you how to. They want to tell you how to raise your kids. They want to tell you how to run your home. Do you understand what's going on? They want to tell you how to be parents. Do you understand that? They didn't have the kid. They didn't have no involvement in making the kid, but they want to tell you how to raise the kid to make sure it goes with their agenda. Because if it doesn't go with their agenda, oh boy, he's a problem. He's a problem. They want to cancel you. They want to shut you up. They want to say you crazy, or he's troubled, or he's aggressive, or she's aggressive, whatever the case. Yeah, Cool Roski, you absolutely right. You absolutely right. This was spoken about. This was written about. You know what Nas said? It was written. And that's why it's chaos out here, Cool. It's chaos out here because we turned our backs on the natural way of life, on God. We turned our backs on God and started believing in human flesh, which he created. You gotta pay attention to the agenda, man. They pump all this LGBTQRS ABCD EFG QRZ, they, them, who, how, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? So it's no he, she anymore. No male and female. It's they, them, other, this, that. And you can identify with whatever you want to be. Now, again, Cool, that's an interesting comment. We fear this world because we fear the world more than... You know why I think that? Because we can't see the wrath of God. And for some people, if you don't see it, it's not real. And because we don't see the wrath, which is crazy because if you pay attention, the wrath of God is here. You're just not paying attention. You got to see it. You got to have a certain eye for it. Because things are happening. But people are not paying attention. And that's why the world is pumping so much information to you at a rapid pace to keep you distracted from what's going on. Keep you distracted. Keep you throwing shiny things in your face. Throwing distractions in your face. Throwing Cat Williams interview in your face. Because you got to understand, they control the media. They control what's put out there. So they're going to allow certain things to be out there because they want to distract us with the Cat Williams and the Club Shay Shay and the Super Bowl and all this bullshit. It don't mean shit, really, to be honest. And I love sports. I love entertainment. I love, it's cool to watch all this stuff. But what does it really mean? Don't mean shit. We lost our way. We lost our way. We lost our way. We got to get back to it. We got to find our way. And I don't know how, maybe conversations like this should be happening more often between everybody. Or everybody, men, women, everybody, so we can have it's okay to agree to disagree without being angry, without getting violent, without it escalating to hatred. Because you see a 6, I see a 9, don't mean you wrong, or you're better than me, or I'm better than you. You just have a different vantage point than I do, and that's okay. It's okay. What is everyone is? I'm just trying to. I don't want to say I'm just trying to. I'm just want to understand why we talking about so much bullshit and we're not talking about what we should be talking about. Like right now, the future of our kids is in the balance right now. These kids are confused. Do you understand the agenda here? And it's mostly in, I don't want to say it's mostly in the black community. I just see it in the black community because that's where I'm at. I'm in the black community. I see it. We don't want to, our kids don't listen to us. We don't want to, they rather listen to Jay-Z than their father or their mother. They rather listen to Puff Daddy or Beyonce because they're being seen everywhere, because it's all sparkly, it's all glamour, it's all, but that's the whole point. Once you go against your parents, you want to get the creator and your parents. Once you go against that, they got you. Once you got kids, they're respecting the mothers and the elders, they got you. They want chaos in our community because you get rid of the black, you break up the black family, there's no black power. Don't let them go over your head. You break up and they do it. So these Caucasians are conniving. They are slick. Matter of fact, yeah, because they got this thing sold up where the man and the woman in the black family are going against each other about issues that's outside of what we normally do. Let me say that again. The black household with the man and the woman, we're at heads about issues that don't really concern our well-being. Cool, cool, that's a great point, because you know why? Once we accept it, the world accepts it. That's why they got Obama to pass all these the alphabet gang laws, because oh man, cool, cool, you ain't never lied, cool. That was deep. Because once we accept it in our community, it's okay for everyone to do it. Once the black community accepted the transgender and the alphabet gang, it was off to the races. And they got Obama to do it. I gotta pay attention, man. Ain't nothing. Listen, I'm learning. It's nothing coincidental in this world. Everything is done for a reason. Whether you see it or not, that's up to you. But everything is done strategically. These Caucasians got this shit sold up, man. This ain't by chance. This is all strategic. We gotta pay attention. We out here worrying about the fucking who's the best rapper and who got the hottest sneakers and who got this, who got that, and we missing the whole fucking point. We missing the point of the game. It's survival of the fittest out here. I'm talking about up here. We losing this battle up here. We worrying about who fly and who got the hottest girl, the biggest ass, who got the most money. That shit don't mean nothing. Nothing. Well, Cool Roski, you so right. That was so much stuff happened to the destruction of the black community during Obama that we didn't see or hear. Man, y'all better do y'all research. Do y'all research. I'm telling you, it's real out here. All that material bullshit, material war don't mean shit, man. What you think? Let me tell you something. What you think the World Wide Web is? What's a web? What is a spider's web? When a web is sticky. Once you in it, you in it. Once you in that web, you in it. The World Wide Web. We all in the worldwide spider web, stuck, trying to find a way out. Stuck. It's a distraction. They flood us consistently. Distractions. This over here. Cat Williams, Club Shay Shay, Beyonce's country music, Megan Thee Stallion got shot in the foot, Puff Daddy this, what to distract you for them writing laws to hinder us, to hinder our growth, that affects our community. And we worried about the new drop, the new gas, the weed drop. We worry about the new sprinkles, the new bullshit. Yeah, and a lot of these people that preach this BS. When I'm talking about Jesus, this and I don't really think they know who Jesus was. Jesus wasn't no sucker. Jesus was in the trenches. He was with the people. He was with the people. And I'm not trying to be your biblical, because I'm not a big. I read the Bible. I'm not sitting here. I'm in the Bible every day. I'm not gonna front and like I do that. My mother keeps me up the game. I got people around me that keep me up the game. And I do my own research. But what I do know. Jesus wasn't no sucker. They think Jesus wasn't weak. Jesus was not weak. That's why they killed him. Because they knew he was powerful. He wasn't no sucker. He had what I forgot what verse this is, but he said he told his people, giving all your material stuff and clothing and it's time to arm up because it's going down. It's going. Y'all don't know what's going on out here. Y'all worried about the flyers. I better educate yourselves on how to survive, how to use this, Because it's when Prodigy said it's a war going on outside, he didn't mean busting your gun. He meant it's a war going on outside up here. No man is safe from. It's mental warfare, psychological warfare out here. Y'all think it's man, and that's why the roles is all fucked up because they got us up here. It's not more physical slavery. It's mental now. They got the men wanting to be. They got the men wanting to be women, the women wanting to be men. Do y'all understand do y'all understand what's going on out here, man? This is not a game. Yeah, I agree. My man Cool Rock said he had a comment. We want to be accepted by the world. We smile and dance for other races, but hate and kill each other. We're the smartest, most powerful humans walking the earth, and got beaten into submission through slavery. I agree. And that's why it's our duty to, now that we know better, to do better. And that's not accept being beaten, accept defeat. We just sit back and still, I understand slavery, they did a job on us. They did a job on us with, like you said, Cooler, we hate each other, we kill each other, but we want to be accepted by people that don't even freaking like us. They don't even like us. But we got to be accepted by them. Look at, we still talking about the Grammys and why we give a fuck about the Grammys? That's they shit. Fuck them. We want to be accepted into the white. For the fucking life of me, I believe integration was one of the worst shits we did. But you know why we did it? Because mentally we wanted to be accepted. Because we were beat, like Cool Rock said, we were beaten so bad in submission by slavery, we wanted to be accepted. We felt less than. It wasn't enough to accept each other. We had to be accepted by a world that didn't want us in the first place. Now, understand, that's psychological. Do you know what my man Cool just said? We are the most powerful people walking the planet. We built pyramids with no computers. We are the original mathematicians, the original scientists, the original builders. We are the original superheroes. You think they got Thor and that shit from? You think that's they shit? You think Iron Man was white? You think the idea of, all that come from us? All that shit come from us. But they're not gonna tell you that. You got to do your own research. Shout out to my man Puzzle. They won't accept us. But it's not about, and we shouldn't care. Let's accept ourselves. Let's accept ourselves and build. We don't even like ourselves. And they did a job on us, man. Every time I think about it, these Caucasians, they did a mental raping that I don't even know if it can be overwritten. Because it's so embedded. It's so embedded. But they want to, yes, E-Love. They want to be us. They want to be us so bad, but they don't want to accept. They want to take everything we have, but they don't want to accept us. Yes, Puzzle, we have the power. But, see, we have the power, but the question is, do we realize how much power we really have? Why do you think they made weed legal out the blue? You think there wasn't an agenda, a bigger agenda behind that? Y'all gotta smarten up. You think it wasn't an agenda behind making this weed legal? Come on, y'all. Come on. We just now it's weed shops everywhere. Weed stores every freaking wheel on every corner in the hood. In the hood. Every corner in the hood. It's probably 2 and 3 on each block. They gotta pay attention. They made weed legal here. Think about why. Think about why the fuck would they make weed legal out the blue? We were just going to jail for this. a roach you was doing it overnight. Not a ticket. You was going to the bookers for overnight. You know how I know? Because I was there. I did it. A roach, a nickel bag, a seed. They found a seed of weed in your car. They locking you up. But now it's legal? Now you can walk around with what? Less than up to 3 ounces on your person? Yes, I agree. Pin _XC_ Nixa said, we need more solutions and opportunities for each other, for the community, to better our community. I agree. We need more of that. Oh, Cool Roski, y'all salute to y'all comments tonight. Y'all definitely, you're right, Puzzle. They are. That's why they're destroying our art form. You're absolutely right. And you Cool. You on point tonight, Cool. My man Cool said, we don't realize the power we have because we're under the assumption that having a page on social media means we're famous. Again, they control all this stuff. It's an agenda. They got us distracted with phony fame or phony influence. Do you understand? At the same time, we have to know, like piggybacking on everyone in the comments, we have to realize the power we have and come together and shed the ego of, oh, this is my block and my hood and my this ain't yours. Your name ain't on this shit. It ain't yours. You know my biggest plight with the projects? Yes, you're absolutely right, City. You're absolutely right. They desensitized us, man. And so now is what shouldn't be normal is normal. Matter of fact, just the other day, me and my man was talking, my homeboy was talking about this. We thought getting stopped and frisked and all that crazy was normal because we saw it so much. We got desensitized. We saw it so much. We thought that shit was normal. That shit wasn't normal, getting pulled over 16, 15, 16 because you walk down the street, getting frisked, getting harassed. That shit wasn't normal, but we accepted it because we saw it so much. And it was done on a daily basis. We just accepted it. That shit wasn't normal. That shit fucked us up. Shit ain't normal, man. That fucked us up in all type of ways. You know, let me get back to my point about the projects, because I like to comment about the community and we gotta have more solutions. You know, the projects, you know, if we really was smart and used this, we could run every project that we in. You know why? If we came together and held each other down and really was a community. Yeah, the projects was meant to fuck us up and keep a hold on it. But just because someone call you a nigga, don't mean you a nigga. Just because someone say you stupid, don't mean you stupid. Just because you put me in the projects, don't mean I gotta act like I'm a project kid. Don't let that go over your head. Understand what I'm saying. Understand the project's got about, let's take for instance a regular project. A project building got about 14 floors. Some got, 19, 20. They got about 14 floors. Let's say about 20, 25 apartments on each floor, right? Now think about this. If we all came together and held meetings and held community events with each other and spoke about it, we could run these projects. We could hold up. We wouldn't allow them to come in and kick us out. You know why? Because we'll own the projects. The 14th floor will hold down the first floor. Oh, the 12th floor got food. We're gonna hold the 11th floor down. 11th floor going through a rough month this year. Oh, they got something over there on the 10th floor. Let's go on the 10th floor. Cause we supposed to be. The project should have been a barter system between us. We supposed to flip that concept. You know what? You understand? It's called the projects because it was a project. But we out here talking about it's my run the projects and Nigga, no, you don't. Give a fuck how much niggas you shot in the projects, how much drugs you sold in the projects, how much money you made in that projects. You don't own that shit. If they shut that shit down today, you're done. You're done. But on the other hand, if we flipped it, came together and provided jobs and little teaching moments where we can teach the youth and help hold the elderly down, we'll be litty. Facts, Kurowski. I gotta say that. My man Kurok said, Gentrification, and I'm reading the comments also in case people are not seeing them in a timely fashion. Gentrification let us know we don't run shit. Facts. You never saw one of these corner hugging brothers tell a Caucasian, this is my hood, or you can't come through here without checking in. That's a fact. But one of your brothers come through, you want to check him, check his girl, check his temperature. Boy, we don't run shit. Your project is named, your block is named after a slave owner. Do the research. These shits ain't called, these blocks ain't named out of nowhere. Those are slave owners, buddy. Do your research. All these blocks you talking about, it's my block in my hood. No, that's a slave owner's block. That his name is on it. Boy, y'all don't know. I don't think y'all understand the what's going on here. You gotta come. The project should have been the best shit that happened to us, because we'd have flipped the whole agenda on them. But we so fucking stupid and caught up in our own bullshit and how to be the flyest nigga in the project. How the fuck you the flyest nigga in the project? That shit don't make fucking sense. You on the same, you on the 10th floor, I'm on the 5th floor, but you think you better than me because you got a big TV in the same fucking building? You sound stupid. You sound crazy. You looking at me crazy because you think you got a bigger car and you in the same fucking building as me? You think you better than me, nigga? How dare you? That's nigga mentality. That's ignorance. We in the same building. But you think you better than me because you sell drugs or your car bigger or you bought an 80-inch TV in the projects. My nigga, really? My nigga, really? But it's people starving. People starving, you feel me? Go live my man Blue real fast, because he got, oh, Blue, I thought he was, oh, it's all good. But yo, I'm over my time. I'm gonna go for another 5 more minutes, because I just gotta say, we gotta get this shit together up here and stop fucking hating on shit and wanting to be accepted by a group of people that don't fucking like us. And money only means status to those that care about money. You know, some of the happiest people don't give a fuck about money. Shout out to my man Pin underscore XT underscore Nixa. You're right, money does equal status. But only the people that give a fuck about money. Once you understand what money does, you don't look at it as status. What you know should be status. What you can give back, what you can create, who you can inspire, who you can motivate, that should be status. But you know why that's not status? Because we can't see it with our eyes. That's why, like my man Cool Rock said, people think being famous on social media, you think you doing something. You think you a part of something. You ain't a part of shit. Nobody go realistic. Nobody give a fuck about you outside that social media shit. A lot of us aren't even the same people we are behind these motherfucking behind these screens. Facts, bills, wisdoms, facts. A lot of us get on these social media platforms. We're not even the same person. We get in the whole we become actors and actresses. Like, you gotta be kidding me. But listen, I could talk about this for another hour because I'm really passionate about this. But I would love to pick this back up. You could hit me up, DM me, hit me up. You want to talk about it? We can go live any day of the week. You want to talk personal? I don't mind. Let's discuss it. Let's have a conversation. Let's be men. Just because you got a balls and a penis don't mean you're a man. You're a male, and just because you got a vagina don't mean you're a woman. You're a female. Know the difference. I'm saying, I thank everybody for the comments. I appreciate it. I just I just like this dialogue. I like dialogue like this where we can touch on things that people are afraid to talk about because they're afraid to hurt feelings. They're afraid to. I'm not from this soul generation. I'm not from these niggas where we don't want to say shit because I don't want to hurt other man. I'm from nigga. We gonna say what we say and mean what we mean. We will deal with the friends after that. But truth is truth. It ain't the truth ain't wrong. It ain't it's hard. The truth is the truth. Stop fucking sugarcoating the truth. Be real with these motherfuckers, man. Stop sugarcoating shit. With that being said, it's your boy, it's only right. Don't just be active. be productive. Know who you are, man. Know who you are. You can't lead the community if you can't lead your household. Let me say it again. You can't lead your community or fix outside your home if your home is in disarray. This is impossible. It's impossible. And question everything. Don't take nothing for face value. Question everything. Everything. Question everything. Appreciate you, Kim. Appreciate you, Blue. Appreciate you, Cool. Appreciate everybody in the comments. See the great. Who else? My man Pin. Big O CEO. Everybody, man. Everybody that had a comment and enjoyed the episode. If you got any other comments or any topics you want me to touch on, DM me. Let's chop a little bit. Let's get it popping. Let's talk about it. All right. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy your night. Yeah, man. And I hope I spark a continuing conversation with people and tell a friend and tell a friend. That's what we're about, man. Each one teach one until we reach one. It's your boy, it's Sony. Write your own history or someone will write it for you. It's Sony gone.